when you first walk in, 12-pound mountain howitzer. Mountain howitzer. We're in Florida. Who sends a mountain howitzer to Florida? The Army back then. Again, wasn't the smartest thing in the world to do, but they were doing everything they could to, rid the state of the savages, as they called it.
Military intelligence.
Yeah, military intelligence. Some of the things that they would have fired, there's examples over here. Somebody left their britches. Turkey must have scared them. This is some of the examples. A cannonball and this big cylinder thing here. You guys will see it as you're walking out. They would pack 144 small musket balls in there. So when you fired that thing, it opened up like a shotgun. It would clear acres at a time. You didn't have to be accurate, you just have to be fast when loading this weapon. Remember, we think of the old military back in the day when everybody stood shoulder to shoulder and the officer would yell out, okay, prime, everybody prime their weapon, load, everybody load their weapon, ram, everybody ram their weapon. Now meanwhile, the Seminole has hopped up 15 feet away, taking a shot at you, and he's ducked down to reload. And his buddy has popped up 30 feet away on the other side, and he's taking a pop shot. Psychological warfare. These guys must have looked like toy soldiers. Everybody kind of turning and getting a good shot and turning back again, right? So then they would pull out something like the mountain howitzer. Now remember, you didn't have to be accurate, you just had to be fast. It took about 5 men to fire this cannon. After they prime it, what they would do is after they shoot it, okay, I'll run through the scenario. This is called a worm. You would stick this in there and you would dig out all the paper and all the wadding that was left over from after you shot. So this guy walks away, okay? Guy number 2 walks up. And guy number 2, in my opinion, has the most important job because he takes this giant Q-tip looking thing, dips it in a bucket of water, and he shoves that in there in case there's any leftover embers. Because guy number 3 is the guy that puts the gunpowder back in there. So guy number 3 never angers guy number 2. It can be really bad. So he swabs it out, wets everything. Guy number 3 comes over. He packs the load in there, primes it. Guy number 4 comes over, primes it. Guy number 5 runs back and gets the actual cannonball or whatever they're shooting in there. And then guy number 6 lights it. They could get off about 3 shots in a minute. You didn't have to be accurate. You just had to be fast. They were really quick. It takes more than a minute for 6 park rangers to walk around this thing. So these guys were moving. They had their act together for sure.